This is very exciting for me because I think I have finally found a setup that I like for filming a get ready with me. If you watch like some of my previous get ready with me's or like makeup application videos, I just don't like the lighting from that setup, and it's like directly in front of some windows, but I actually really like this angle. I have a mirror right in front of me, so I think we're gonna be good. So I'm trying to get something pre-filmed for Thanksgiving weekend. I'm pretty sure this is the video you're going to be seeing, and I just kind of wanted to do an unthemed get ready with me. Just it's a Sunday, so I just kind of wanted to show you my what my standard kind of weekend makeup is. I tend to forego eyeliner, and I just like to have kind of a healthy looking complexion and lightly defined eyes, I guess. So my skin is all prepped, but I thought it would be fun to show you what I did with my skin this morning. So this is the Christina Holy Marie Veronique Hypotonic. Talked about this in my anti-haul. It's fine. It smells like apple cider vinegar, and I am using it. I'm pouring it out in my hand as opposed to putting it on a cotton round, so it's a little messy, but it's doing the job fine. Grown Alchemist Age Repair Eye Cream with tetrapeptides and centella. This is really nice in the morning. It's not too heavy at all, and I'm quite liking it. I feel like it gives like a slight little tightening effect and reviving quality. It was really in the last week or two that I started to notice my skin squarely moving into like the drier side of things because of winter heating, like indoor heating kicking on and things like that. So I have been using the Provise Nutrify Tonic level 1 to 6 AM and PM layered under any other products that I use. If I'm going to use a face oil, I really like having a hyaluronic product down, and this is just my favorite one of my favorite ones. Then I did, I think, 2 or 3 drops of Stark City, just a really nice day oil. And then on top of all of that, my SPF and kind of, I guess, first layer of base has been the Suntegrity 5-in-1 Natural Moisturizing Face Sunscreen in the fair shade. This basically on me functions as an untinted sunscreen, but I had been using light for such a long time, and I did not like the coverage and the way that product oxidized on me. It was just too dark. This is actually like a better version of the untinted one, which does tend to leave quite a bit of a white cast. This blends in so nicely. So I've just really been liking it as like an intense morning moisturizer SPF. It doesn't really give any tint or coverage, but I think I might do like a whole like Suntegrity review or something, because I have a lot more nuanced thoughts on this product in light versus fair versus the untinted, and I could also review the body sunscreen, which I have and quite enjoy, so maybe that's something I'll do coming up. On my lips, I tend to moisturize in the morning with the Osmia Lip Doctor, or something else I've really been liking is the Kari Gran, have no idea. Why do I feel like I mispronounce like everything, or I just like toggle between 2 different pronunciations that I think it might be. This is the Essential Balm, and this is the Beauty Heroes 13th Beauty Discovery that just became available on Black Friday. I'm gonna put a little of this on my lips. This is like a super versatile product. That's actually the first time I've ever put it on my lips, but I just kind of wanted to do it for a little skin prep. You can use this as a makeup primer, like skin moisturizer, as an occlusive layer AM or PM. I've been using it as an eye balm at night. The smell is absolutely insane, and I'm really liking it. I'm not going to be doing a separate review video of the box just because I don't have time, but I thought this video would be a nice opportunity to show this to you, and then I am going to use the Lip Whip combined with a lip liner on my lips, so I'll show you that when we get to it. A few other things of note before I get into doing my makeup. I have a little bit of Stark's Petrichor dry shampoo in my hair, which is totally doing the job. And then I am diffusing right now the Woodlot Original Essential Oil Blend. I had done some Instagram stories of a PR package they sent me, and I thought this would just be something fun to tell you about. It's a blend of fir, cedar, pine, eucalyptus, orange, and vanilla, and it's very nice. I've had it going for the last like 2 hours or so, and I'm a big fan. They do like 3 or 4 other essential oil blends. I'm definitely feeling it. They're a Canadian company out of Vancouver. Setting the mood for this get ready with me. I'm a little jacked up drinking this. This is Stumptown Cold Brew that I got on sale at Whole Foods. Fun tidbit before I get into doing my makeup. Stumptown coffee, there's a bunch of coffee shops in Boston that brew their coffee. It's one of the only kinds of coffee that does not leave me truly like jilted the way other coffee roasters do. I've become quite attuned to this. I mean, it gives me like a high for sure. But for example, the George Howell coffee, which they serve at one of my favorite coffee shops, George Howell, which is attached to the Godfrey Hotel in Boston. Love the space. The coffee makes me feel totally sick. 3 or 4 sips in, I feel sick. Anyway, stopping, but I just wanted to give a shout out to Stumptown Coffee because I really like it. I'm gonna start with the Vapour Atmosphere Luminous Foundation Stick. I have this in 110. This is a really nice light coverage, very moisturizing, dewy foundation, so I've been finding that it's very nice for this time of year. Just gonna go over with makeup sponge. This is the Ego Tools sponge, which these come in a set of like a smaller one and a larger one. You might actually be able to see it in the background. I keep them stored in that little metal barrel back there. Not nearly as good as the Beauty Blender, but I like to have several makeup sponges in rotation after my Beauty Blender started growing mold this summer. Not as much of a concern in the winter, but to extend the life of the Beauty Blender, I do like to have other sponges in rotation, but really I would prefer to just have like 2 or 3 Beauty Blenders. I was trying to be a little economical with these. They're okay, but nothing special. Concealer is the Becca Aqua Luminous Concealer. I have this in the shade Light. I feel like my cheeks are a little more flushed than normal today for whatever reason, probably because I'm drinking that coffee. So I'm just gonna add a little concealer there. Yeah, that dry shampoo sorted me right out. My hair was looking quite greasy this morning. I'm actually finding I like that dry shampoo a little bit better now that my hair is a little shorter. I've probably taken it up maybe 3 inches in the last couple of cuts I've had. And Jess had said that she thinks that it gives volume when your hair is a little bit shorter. So I'm noticing the difference even now when my hair is like a little less weighed down. So I'm gonna set my under eyes with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Trio and my favorite brush of all time, the Wayne Goss 02. I feel like I'm not the only person that just does, like I do nothing to my forehead. I don't put any makeup up there. Really doesn't need it at all. It's really just this area on my face that needs a little evening out. I'm gonna do a very easy, quick brow with the Anastasia Brow Wiz in medium brown, and I'm gonna set them with some of the Glossier Boy Brow in clear. I just tend to do a little bit of a less intense, I mean, my brows are always like not that intense, but I tend to like the clear brow gel versus black, which is what I use on an everyday basis, or like during the work week. I like to use the clear on the weekends. I hope you guys all had, all my American friends anyway, I hope you guys all had a nice Thanksgiving. At least if I upload this on Sunday, which is when I think I will. I am in Chicago as you are watching this, living my best life. I just had a comment come through on my video that said, because I had said in my anti-haul that I was wanting to do more get ready with me videos, and I would like to do some like holiday makeup get ready with me videos. I had a plan to do the 3 different look video last year, and it's just, I know I complain about this all the time, but it's a lot to juggle a full-time job, personal life, studying astrology, you know, working out, staying healthy. It's just like there's only, and I need like 8 hours of sleep, so there's just like not that, to be honest with you. That's why I started Patreon, so that I could, you know, start accumulating some resources to start outsourcing some of the tedious labor that accompanies having like a YouTube channel or things like that, online pursuits. For example, right now I'm working with someone to redesign my website, and that costs money to do. I'm like basically paying consulting fees for that and like web development fees for that. So has anyone tried the new Glossier fragrance? I'm not really that curious. Maybe if they put it a sample in the next order that I make. If any of you have tried it and think it's amazing, let me know. Okay, eyes are going to be extremely simple. This is like a classic weekend eye for me. I'm first gonna just curl my lashes with the Surratt curler. I have to do this thing as I've gotten to know my eye shape better, where I have to sort of like pull down the outer corner of my bottom lid so that those lashes don't get caught in the curling. I think it's just like you get to know your eye shape really well. All right, just giving those a really good curl because I'm not really doing much by way of eye makeup. I'm going to tightline the upper waterline with the Antonym eye pencil in Noir. And when I'm not doing like visible eyeliner on the upper waterline, I like to create kind of like a hazy lower lash line. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the Red Apple lipstick eyeshadow in Vamp. I really love this like burgundy color on the lower lash line in my eyes. So a lot of times I mix these two. This is just the brown shadow from the Jane Iredale Daytime Smoky kit. But I predominantly like that burgundy color. It's like a little je ne sais quoi color, I feel like, on brown eyes in particular. Then I'm gonna do a little bit of the Au Naturel eyeliner in Cocoa, just sort of lightly on the outer corner. I prefer that layering of products, like the shadow first and then the eye pencil, because if I do the eye pencil first and then smudge it in, I feel like it tends to smoke it out a little more than I would want for like this sort of look. Okay, now mascara is sort of the key for this look. My Tarte Lights Camera Lashes is on its like total last legs. My Sephora VIB order just shipped this morning and I've been waiting on that because it has the Surratt Releve mascara in it, and I've been like holding off and like really just trying to get the last bit out of this. I will say, I don't know what happened in the last 3 or 4 months, but my lashes grew like a ton. They're longer than they've ever been in my life, probably. Have no idea what to attribute it to be honest. I wonder if it's a new cleanser I've been using. That's kind of the only thing I could think. If it were an external stimulant, it would have to be something that I'm rubbing on my eyes regularly, but I can't really think of anything. Okay, now I'm gonna beef them up more intensely with my sample of the Chanel Les Volumes de Chanel. This was another like Instagram story rave I gave recently. I get the hype about this mascara. Also, my lower lashes have been long too, so I'm just like very sparingly trying to define them so they don't look crazy. Okay, now on to finishing the rest of the face, which is the fun part, I think. I've really been liking this combination of a little bit of the Gressa Lumiere tint, like face tint, is that what this is called? No, sorry, luminous complexion fluid, and still having kind of a love affair with the Au Naturel powder blush and pink champagne. These are both Beauty Heroes discoveries. I am actually going to have like a holiday get ready with me look video coming up with Au Naturel. Actually, I haven't fully decided what the look is going to be, but I am going to have a get ready with me coming up with Au Naturel. They're sending me a couple of products to try, and then there'll be like some discount code stuff coming available. That's one of the brands that I decided I wanted to work with this holiday season, so that'll be coming up. But for today, I'm gonna start with just like a small amount of this, kind of blend it out. It doesn't, I don't feel really impart a ton of color, but it's kind of this interesting alchemical thing that happens when I do this technique. I just really like the effect that it gives, and I think because my skin has been a little more surface dehydrated and parched because of the weather, I need to bust out my humidifier. Actually, this combo has just been making me look luminous and dewy all day. Actually, I should have done this before I did my eyes because I like to give it a little time to sink in before I put the powder on top. Why don't I do my lips actually while that sort of melds with my skin? Okay, just taking off that, a little bit of that residual balm. Oh, my lips feel amazing. I've never put that product on my lips, but I really liked it as skin prep. Okay, I'm gonna line my lips with the Red Apple Lipstick Natural Lip Liner. I really like this product. They sent it to me on a whim like last year. I didn't pick it, they just sent it to me, I think. Maybe I did pick it. And I really like it. Now I'm gonna top that with a little bit of the Kari Gran Lip Whip. Now, if you decide to get one of the 13th Discovery boxes, either for yourself or for a gift, you can choose from 3 different colors of the Lip Whip, and I went for the shade Jolene. There's also, so this is sort of like a fuchsia-y sort of color. There's also like a cherry red and like a plum. It's interesting because I don't feel like it imparts a ton of color on the lips, but it does give like, you'll see. I really like that combo, just such a pretty easy weekend lip. Okay, let's finish the face. My favorite way to use this is I will just dispense a small amount. It's gonna be really hard to show you, but like a small amount of powder like that, and then I take a fluffy cheek brush. The camera just stopped recording at a really inopportune time. I take the blush with a fluffy cheek brush. I'm actually in the market for a replacement for this. It's just old and I'd like something, I don't know, a little nicer, to be honest. And I was going to get the Jenny Patinkin cheek brush, but I've heard that it sheds from Andy Techno Cupcake or Glamish Mom, whatever her new handle is. So yeah, I don't know if any of you have a cheek brush that you really like, please tell me. I am in love with this combination, and I feel like I need the smallest amount to get just a really, really pretty flush. And I hate blush. Like, I hate blush. It always, I feel, just looks bad on me because I have a lot of pink in my skin. Weird, complicated undertones that come from being like mixed ethnicity. For the sake of this video, I wasn't doing this in the summer, but I do want to add like some more cream highlight. So I've been reaching a lot for the Tata Harper. And my new technique for cream highlighter is I like taking some on both hands, like they're both sets of fingers, and going like so, as opposed to just doing like the one finger dab. So there is like winter skin, glowy complexion done. So just as a finishing touch, I'm gonna take the makeup sponge and a little bit of my Josie Maran Nirvana mist, which I've really been liking. You know, this product was in a Kimberly Clark anti-haul video, and I gotta say, I love it. I would consider repurchasing, or I might try the Lila B face mist next for this purpose. And then I like doing kind of an all-over set with this too. So there we go. There is a Mercedes weekend face. I would wear this to going out, meeting a friend for coffee, going out to brunch, doing errands, just kind of wanting to look put together and fresh with like really pretty skin and slightly defined eyes and a natural looking lip. So I do this look all the time. I know that it's not very like holiday-ish or anything yet, but I'm hoping to do some more videos in that realm coming up. So if you liked this Get Ready With Me from this setup with this sort of lighting, give this video a thumbs up. If you have any requests for Get Ready With Me themes that you would like to see or makeup looks you would like to see me try and do, I'm all ears. I've also noticed that I hate that I lapse into this sort of like sing-songy voice when I'm making YouTube videos. A lot of content creators do. I notice it in other people as well. It's just something to be conscious of, and I'm like trying to work on it. So thank you so much for watching. If you like what I do and you would like to see more behind the scenes content and additional L'Amour et la Musique content, you can go over to Patreon, where I have a like crowdfunding campaign going on to support the content that I provide. Thank you so much to all of my current patrons. Hope to see more of you join on as I move along in my YouTube evolution. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys really soon. Bye.